Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Band in a Bedroom. For today's video, I'm going to start it off with a question, alright? So, what do songs like Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses and Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Hawaiian pop star IZ have in common? And what do songs like Hurt by Johnny Cash and Higher Ground by Red Hot Chili Peppers have in common? Alright, there's something that all these songs actually share, which is they're actually all cover songs written by and recorded originally by somebody else. So I'm here to share with you guys today a few examples of the world's best cover songs in this video. So stick around, and you might be surprised at the end of this video. You might be walking away knowing that your favorite song was actually written by somebody else. Oh, and one last thing, guys, before we actually get started, if you haven't done so already, make sure to feel free to follow me, actually, in my Instagram. It's going to be on the screen right here, and it's also in the comments down below. You can just click on the link. It'll take you straight there. I post weekly. I try to post weekly clips about these videos, just takes from these and other music projects that I work on throughout the week. I don't just make YouTube videos. I also try to release and create songs, which also you can check out at my Spotify, which is also in the link below. And yeah, so getting to it though, here we go. Yep, I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Joan Jett's signature number was first recorded by a little-known English band, The Arrows. Jett, a master at covering other songs including Crimson and Clover, Love Is All Around You, You Don't Own Me, Do You Wanna Touch Me, and Love Stinks, made I Love Rock and Roll her definitive statement, which went platinum after commanding the top of the charts for 7 weeks in 1981. And I could tell it would be long, that it was with me, yeah, me. Well, who hasn't delighted to this power pop ditty? As of this writing, more than 30 artists have covered this iconic number, but none have come close to Lauper's take, which exploded on the radio and on MTV in 1983. The song first performed by little-known Robert Hazard in '79, but it took maverick thinker Cyndi Lauper to do its justice. Yeah, that song that always came on in history class when you're watching that Vietnam movie and there's lots of explosions and fucking planes flying by. This is that song. All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix's rowdier and louder and punchier electrified version of Bob Dylan's classic song, released in 1968, blew even the original songwriter away. It overwhelmed me, Dylan said later in a 1995 interview about hearing Hendrix cover for the first time. Damn, can you imagine what it must have been like to know that Jimi Hendrix covered one of your own songs? Even someone like Bob Dylan must have been impressed. Come and dig my earth. None will ever. Recorded for The Bodyguard, one of 1992's biggest films, Whitney Houston's epic vocals made Dolly Parton's already beautiful song the best-selling single by a female singer ever. Personally, when I found this out, it kind of blew me away, because I didn't know how crazy talented Dolly Parton actually is. Crazy when you start to think even the Beatles were covering songs back in the day. Shortly before the Beatles broke up, Paul McCartney commented that despite all their genre-bending experimentation, they were fundamentally a really good rock and roll band. Like Elvis and the Rolling Stones, the Beatles honed their chops grinding out cover songs of pioneering American artists like Little Richard, Chuck Berry, and the Isley Brothers. A chart-topping 1964 hit, Twist and Shout, was recorded in a single take with John Lennon suffering a bad cold, which accounts for the song's wonderfully raspy delivery.
it's one for the money.
Again, it's crazy when you stop to think somebody like Elvis would even cover songs. But like many of Elvis Presley's early chart busters, his wasn't the first, but they were the best. Carl Perkins, a fellow Sun Records artist, got the idea for the song after witnessing a dancer become upset with somebody for scuffing up his shoes. Considered one of the first rockabilly songs, it would later be covered by Buddy Holly, Eddie Cochran, and others. RCA asked Elvis to record Blue Suede Shoes while the Perkins release was still hot, but they delayed the cover version that Elvis considered to be a tribute to his friend Perkins until the original started to fade from the charts. Elvis, you sly dog. And that completes the video for today, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I didn't disappoint you guys too much or break your guys' balls. The point of today's video is just to shed some light on some of your guys' favorite songs, and if anything, maybe make you guys appreciate the songs even more. I hope I was able to do that. Feel free also, I'm going to leave the links down to the Spotify link below for you guys to be able to listen to the original of all the songs that you heard in this video today as well. So yeah, guys could, like I said, recheck out some of these songs and hear what they were originally intended to sound like, which is pretty cool when you go back and you compare both versions. Who knows, maybe you might even like how the original sounded even better than the cover version. So but anyways, I'm just gonna leave it on that note. If you guys could just leave a thumbs up for me, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to write that down in the comment section down below as well, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.